Playback, what's up? What's good, Playback? I am headed home, getting off from work, but I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time, Playback. The title, Lil Georgi already lost, man. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Making my prediction now. I got an opportunity to watch the press conference, and let me just put this image up here to just give y'all my expression of how I felt. The way Devin Haney and Bill Haney is looking right here on the screen. I was looking the same way, man. I was laughing, all kind of stuff, man. I'll be honest with you. The guy, Lil Georgi, this don't look like really a confident emperor right here, man. This emperor guy, he don't look too convinced. I wasn't too convinced in that press conference. Um, he was showing a lot of the franchise symptoms, a lot of the capping, um, and I knew it was a wrap when he said he said to Devin, you were forced. You were forced into this fight. I guess maybe little Georgie didn't really have too much fuel to go off of in the press conference to come at Devin Haney because Devin Haney been on some big champ shit. What can you say, man? It ain't really too much fuel you got. You know, you was trying to go for the Lomachenko smoke, and that fell through. The universe, acted God or something, intervened, and the destined candidate, the destined contender challenger, Devin Haney, is right there, man. And I get it. Lil Georgie wants to um, make it look like, make himself seem very emperor-like. He had the suit on. He was really trying to take in the moment, realizing it's a big stage for him. And, shout out to him, shout out to him. This guy, he deserves this attention. Um, he got checked, immediately by Devin Haney about this kid stuff. And I've seen this, man. A lot of certain champions, they'll get to a certain position, and then all of a sudden, everybody becomes children around them, in and around their weight class. I remember Keith Thurman used to do the same shit. It went from, um, just Keith just speaking about other fighters in a normal tone to now they boys. The little boy this, the little boy that. And then Lil Georgie wins the franchise along with the other three official belts, IBF, WBO, WBA. And then now um, Devin Haney's a kid. You know what I mean? God, these dudes are kids now. So this is it just be the ego in this sport of certain fighters. They can't remain humble. Some of these guys, especially we've seen with the franchise, they just start acting all silly, man. But Lil Georgie, I think he made a fool out of himself. He made a fool out of himself. Um, he was trying to go back and forth, and Devin Haney was speaking nothing but facts, man. He was just saying like how he was confident. He's confident that he could beat George. That's why he signed up for it twice. Um, and they was saying certain things like, matter of fact, Bill said, I don't know no other fighter that would do what we did. You know, this guy is willing to become B-side back to back, even in victory, and get the same pay. And he's supremely confident because he knows he can win. And I wish a lot of people had that mentality, but they don't. But when you also big champ shit, then you willing to make a sacrifice to set yourself up for future success. So once again, flame of fame to Devin Haney. Flame of fame to Devin Haney. I don't think nothing George Cambosa said in that press conference got in his head, you know. And I'm I'm supremely confident Devin Haney is gonna beat the hell out of George Kambosos, man. You know, I just think that this guy, he don't know what the hell he about to get in the ring with. You know, he may think that the target is gonna be there, it's not gonna be there, and then the return fire is definitely gonna be upside his head. You know, I think Devin Haney is gonna blaze George Kambosos and will become the undisputed champion at 135, man. You know, and if I'm wrong, I'll come back and eat my crow, but I'm not. I'm right about this. I'm right about this one. Devin Haney gonna beat the hell out of George Kambosos. Um, there's levels to this shit. It is levels to this, and I'm glad Lil Georgi signed a contract. He did take a little while. We was a little concerned about that shit. And I want to say this too, man. How many of y'all listening to the playback, catching it live? How many of y'all gonna root for the American? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna go with the flag on this one? Or y'all gonna go with the complexion? You feel me? Because Devin Haney is the American. He called himself the Dream. So the American Dream will be facing the Australian on June the 5th. Now, I know some of y'all gonna root for George for complexion purposes, but I'm gonna root for the American. God damn it. You feel me? I'm a root for the American. You know, I've been root for Devin Haney for quite some time. You know, it will be no different on June the 5th. On June the 5th, it will be a spectacular night for the Americans because Devin Haney will come out on top. I'm confident he'll come out on top and he will bring those wonderful belts back to the States. Now, I know a lot of y'all not going to like that because Devin Haney ain't got the complexion for the connection for y'all, but I'm going to be happy about it. You feel me? If Devin Haney had blue eyes, pale skin, and he was fighting an Australian, I will be rooting for him still. God damn it. Feel me? The American dream is going to make the dream come true. He will become undisputed lightweight champ, and he will move on to do bigger and better things, and then people can sort out their feelings. All of that shit. Let's see. Haplotype, what's up, bro? Shout out to my bro, the OG Haplo. Boxer God, what's good, dog? KO Sir, he said Haney ain't knocking Georgie out, so if it's on decision, my mans might lose that belt. Oh wow, already doubting. We don't do that. Look at that negative energy. Shout out to KO Sir. We're not gonna put that doubt energy out there. He will have his chance, KO Sir. We will see what he does with it. You never know, KO Sir. If Kambosos be eating, if he Kambosos going there and he can't get out of the way of punches like Miguel Burchell in his last fight, he might get stopped. He might get stopped. Never know. Shit talk aside, it's hard to be a B-side down under. OG Big Pack showed me that Dev probably needs a stop to win because all that point shit won't do the trick, in my opinion. Kambosos better watch that. Calling a black man boy, that would turn out bad in these streets. Haney undisputed lightweight champ. Haplo says, I'm behind Haney. Boxer God says, I'm with the flag. What's up, D-Nice? Nah, they don't like Haney for calling out their fighters. They want him to lose. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? Are the American boxing fans willing to put their emotions and feelings to the side to root for the American? Or are y'all still mad about about T.O. getting blazed and how T.O. hate on Devin Haney, so maybe y'all not gonna root for Devin for that reason? Maybe you're not gonna root for Devin Haney because of how he talks shit to Ryan Garcia and how Ryan Garcia caught this flame out here. I don't know who y'all gonna vote, gonna be rooting for. But I'm gonna be rooting for the American. I'm gonna keep the same energy. Australia might save Kambosos, says KO Sir. Ask Jack Johnson about fighting in Australia. Yes, indeed. So I wanted to drop that my prediction right quick. Um, Lil Georgi already lost, man. Lil Georgi already lost. You know, I pay attention a lot to what they say, and then of course, most importantly, what they do. But it just doesn't seem like mentally he gonna be able to deal with Devin Haney on fight night. You know, he already capping and making up lies and shit. That's just not a good look. He wanna misdirect and bring attention to shit that don't matter. Like, what does he dress? Does he own a suit? Lil Georgi, you already lost, man. Lil Georgi, talking about suits, talking about jewelry, talking about this, that, and the third. How young, calling him a boy, a kid. That's not gonna win you the fight, man. It's not gonna win you the fight. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm glad that this fight is finally made. I'm glad Lil Georgi made up his mind, and we're gonna see June 5th, man. We're gonna see June 5th. Devin Haney, the American Dream, will get his hand raised with 4 belts, man, 4 of the official world titles, and all of this franchise drama will be put to an end, and I'm happy about that. More than anything, more than Devin Haney getting an opportunity, more than Kambosos signing a contract in this undisputed fight. Like, I'm just glad that that franchise shit is about to get eradicated. You know what I mean? Or I'm just glad that there will be no more dispute around who's undisputed at 135. And I'm happy about that. And if Georgie pulls it out, God bless him. He can say he undisputed world champ, you know, if he beats Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And so that's all. That's the most important thing, man. This is an undisputed matchup. And these weight classes, these weight divisions, is they're consolidating these belts. There's still some other weight classes that ain't really got shit in motion, but I like the fact that there is certain weight classes that are in motion, and we're about to find out who is the real champ. You know, the number one, numero uno in the weight class. And my prediction is it's going to be Devin Haney. So once again, big ups to Lil Georgi for taking the fight, and I look forward to seeing him on June 5th. I am the Black Horseman. Thank y'all for watching this video, and shout out to the playback.